I'm Reid. This is my wife, Blair.
We came to this church the week after we got married. Well, actually, the week after we got home from our honeymoon. And we didn't know what it looked like to be a married couple. I was far from family. And this has been a place where people have held my babies, where people have cried with me. I just think that the people around here have raised us. So I want that for other people. I want that for the young mom or the young couple who doesn't even know what's ahead, to have people come alongside them. And that's what the church has been for us. They've shown us the grace of Jesus when we've needed it. They've been forgiving of us when we've needed it. They've encouraged us when we've needed it. We've learned God's word here. And they've loved my family, and there's nothing more powerful to a mom than somebody who loves your kids.
In my life up to this point, I can be somebody who has concerns of this world as I'm leading a business, as I'm leading a family, as I'm trying to just lead myself, that if I'm not careful, I can get burdened by worry. And what I've seen in an initiative like this is I have the opportunity to tangibly invest in what God is up to, and He can prove to me in a big way, in a way that I couldn't even ask or imagine, that He can be trusted and that it all comes from Him. And I have season upon season now where I've seen when I trust Him with all of my life, including my resources of time, but even my financial resources, He's always there to show me He has a bigger plan for it than I could even come up with. I do remember being a long time part of this congregation. We've had other seasons where the church has invested in the next season ahead, and we've gotten to participate as a family. And one in particular was, I remember seeing the initial plans for what would be the chapel, the new chapel space here at Doxology. And in my mind, that was going to be a better sized venue and space to have weddings and funerals and certain aspects that would help our church flourish. But I actually had the point of thinking, man, I'm getting to participate in something as this gets built out. This may be someday where my funeral is held. And as a person, I'm able to invest in what God is doing, and that could be part of my own family's story that I get to participate in. But what I've seen, and the really exciting part about it is that was only a small vision for what that space could be used for. That same space is now housing a Spanish-speaking congregation that we weren't thinking about and dreaming about at the time, but God had a bigger plan for what that space could be used for.
And having my kids walk into the chapel and sit and hear the gospel presentation, and kids in their groups coming to know Christ, and they've been a part of that, that's really exciting, because those are the things you can't queue up. And God's been at work for years preparing the space and the hearts and the people and the families, and we just got to say yes. We've seen Him work in our lives. We've seen Him work while we were here. We've seen Him work in our kids' lives, so it just makes us more excited to see what He's going to do with people we don't know yet.
A small group of us were driving around the area around where Doxology Alliance is currently meeting, to drive around in that area and see how many, not just ground waiting for residences, but lots that are already developed, streets that are already in, and houses already starting to be built. As far as your eye can see, it's just so obvious that these people are going to need a church that they can go to and count on and start building that aspect of their life when they move to that community. One of the things that I'm most excited about when I think about our family and I think about the families we're in community with is this idea of, man, if we have 100% engagement from family like ours all across the congregation, everybody who calls Doxology home, what could God do with that?
The Kingdom Come initiative is an opportunity for us to just say our next yes. And He's so responsible for the fruit. Like, it's exciting to watch it grow.